always think of you when spring comes, like it's something in the air at that time. Don't know why, always dream of you when spring comes. It's like the heat on my skin takes me back to the time met you on a Friday, halfway out at the door of the club, playing soul on the weekends, stayed in bed till Wednesday, fell in love with you right there and then. I was young, couldn't see that. Couldn't see that.
Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim. So for your meditative session, as soon as I closed my eyes, I saw the color red. I don't know if you guys need to work on your root chakra or need to maybe do some meditations focusing on your root chakra. When your root chakra is imbalanced, you may be feeling insecure. You may be feeling a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety. So maybe that's how you have been feeling. And they just are telling me that that's something that you should work on. I also saw an image in my head, and when I went into my deck, the Emperor was holding what I was seeing. So I may be talking to a masculine energy, or maybe talking to someone about a masculine energy. I don't know if hands are significant to you. Something about hands. And it made me think of the song Your Hand in Mine. It's by Explosions in the Sky. And the last thing that I have for you, Taurus, is I saw a dog, card number 19, and 19, equals 10. 10 is, the end of a cycle, or you could say the beginning, the beginning of a cycle. So maybe you're starting on a new cycle, which makes sense for the time that we're in. And the dog card is be loyal to what you love. So I don't know, let's see what the cards have to say, but that's what I got for the meditative session for you guys. Okay, Taurus, what I'm seeing from these cards, I'm getting a lot of things. Sorry, like I'm getting blasted right now, like in the head, like with a lot of energy. And I don't know if this has something to do with your third eye. Like my third eye is like aching like hard right now. And I don't know, I'm feeling like faint, and I just ate, so I know I'm not hungry, and I just had water, so I know it's not that either. So it's your energy right now. I'm gonna have to clarify, but what I'm getting right off just these cards was like an intense amount of energy to my third eye. I don't know if you guys are going through some sort of awakening process, some sort of, I don't know, something that's trying to kind of push you forward into a new direction. And that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing, you know, I'm seeing this ring of light around you, this ring of light that's behind you at all times, even through the dark times and through the times now of light. I feel like you just went through a very dark period of time. And, you know, when we speak about awakenings, it's not, it's not something that's fun. It's actually a really, really hard process. And we have to kind of speak to ourselves and know ourselves. It's like, it's knowing yourself, right? And knowing that the ego, knowing the shadow, you know, and like realizing all these aspects of ourself. And here you have the self card. So I feel like you went through a period of darkness and a period of light. And you might now just be realizing that those two parts of you are always going to be with you. There's no separation of, you know, dark from light, if that makes sense. We all have the dark, the yin and the yang, the dark and the light. We can't, there's no way that you'll ever be able to not have that aspect of yourself, that shadow aspect of yourself. If anything, you need to work with that shadow aspect of yourself every day. You know, we have to learn to love that side of ourselves and let that side of ourselves out. Kind of like feed it, you know. We don't want to starve it. And then when it comes out, it's, you know, it's like starving and reckless. We want to feed both sides of ourselves. And I feel like that's what these cards are doing with the dark and the light, your intuition and your emotions. I feel like a lot of this has been based in ego. A lot of it has been hard. It's kind of getting to know reacquainted with yourself. I feel like you're making all these connections as to why you do some of the things that you do. And sometimes it's not, you know, I'm getting a lot of air energy where it's like you want to be logical about why you do certain things. And I think that's kind of your ego that's telling you that, like, logically, like trying to make a logical explanation for why you did some of the things that you did or do at this time. A lot of it has to do with how you feel. But if you're not tuned into your emotions, then the things that you're feeling, like, you know, if you stay out of tune with your emotions and you're just reacting to things and not staying in tune with why you're doing things in a certain way, I don't know if this is making sense. We have to be like accountable for the things that we do. We can't just be like, well, I reacted to this. And there's so many times when things go wrong and we react and we don't take the time to think, or we kind of take ourselves and we want to shut our emotions off and just act in a way of ego. And I feel like you're realizing all of these things, like you're awakening basically to all of these things. And you're feeling a little bit sad because it took you, I feel like, a long time. I mean, what is a long time, you know? What is time? So I feel like there's something about time here. I keep talking about time, and there's a clock here, and it's like time. And I feel like you might be feeling guilty in a sense because this took a long time for you to kind of realize. And I think that you might be feeling guilty about it, but Spirit wants you to know that this is all part of the process. This is all part of the process. This is all a part of the process, and there is no such thing as time, and that it's okay. Like, I'm hearing it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Like, I don't know who this is for. I hope this resonates with some of you guys. I have the King of Air and the King of Water. I'm getting that this has been like you're always going to be, you're torn between your emotions and your intellect. and you've been leading with your intellect. And I don't think that that's been working out for you. And I think that you need to lead more in terms of your emotions and speak from your emotions. You can speak and and say what you want to say with your emotions guiding you, instead of it just being a logical reasoning to what you're doing. Do you understand? Like, if you want to explain something to someone, I kind of want to explain to someone where I've been and what I've learned. It doesn't always need to be logical. I feel like you're trying to connect the dots to, like, well, this happened in this time sequence, and this happened in this sequence, and this is why I did this, and this is why I did this. And Spirit is just saying, it's okay, just say how you feel. I don't know if you're trying to speak to someone, but I'm saying, I'm hearing, like, just go with what you feel. You don't have to. At the end of the day, if this person understands you, they won't really need to know all the steps that it took for you to get there. I think they just want to know how you feel, you know. Use your emotions. Don't lead from, it doesn't have to be logical. Does that make sense? And yeah, with the Self card, I just see, like, beautiful, like, integration of mind, body, soul, spirit. You know, everyone's here. I don't know if you can see this card, but it's a beautiful card. And I'm seeing blue roses, a lot of blue. So initially, when I had done your meditation, I had seen your root chakra, and here I have two pictures of kind of similar things, of all the chakras being aligned. And I feel like they're trying to say it starts at the root. It starts at the root, and then you work your way up. So maybe they want you to start from the root and work your way up. I don't know. I keep hearing start at the root. Start at the root. I'm just hearing, like, if you have a tree, and the tips of the tree are not okay, you don't look at the tips, you look at the root. I don't know. You look at the root. You're looking, I don't know if you're, like, looking into the root cause of why something happened. Why, like, no, I think this is just root, like, work on your root chakra, because this is where, if this is unbalanced, the whole thing is not aligned. I just feel like Spirit is with you guys right now. And if you are going through this awakening, or a process such as awakening, know that time is on your side. I feel like you think time is against you, and they want you to know time is on your side. Like, everything is working with you right now. Yeah, so I'm getting the message to tell you that Spirit is with you right now. You are protected. The time is just an illusion. There's no such thing as time. If whoever's worried about time, don't be. The Spirit is with you, and you have nothing to fear. If you're fearful right now or anxious, there's nothing to be fearful of. Okay, now let's pull some advice for you guys. Let's do animals first. I got cat spirit, claim your independence, which is 13, breaking to a 4. And electric eel spirit, bring your ideas to life, 24, 6. Okay, with claim your independence, I feel like you might not feel, I don't know, I'm feeling the relationships, I don't know why I'm feeling relationships, like the relationships that you've chosen have been for a reason. I don't know how to explain it. Like, you've maybe chosen relationships out of convenience, or chosen, claim your independence. I just feel like whatever you realized about yourself through this awakening has disheartened you, and you kind of, I don't want to say you're ashamed of yourself, but you might be feeling like that shadow aspect of yourself really goes down to the root, the root of you, the reason that you do things, the reason behind the relationships you choose and the things that you decide to do has mainly been, there's something with your root chakra. And with claim your independence, Spirit is telling you that through this awakening, if you, with the work that you have been doing, you will claim your independence. You will not need to seek those relationships that you seek. Like you're moving past it, basically. So congratulations. Don't get stuck by the things that happened in the past. Just keep, moving forward. And with electric eel spirit, bring your ideas to life. It came out in the reverse. With electric eel spirit, I'm sorry, I keep getting interrupted. So I'm getting the root and again blue throat chakra, and I'm feeling with bring your ideas to life. This is, I feel like, it has to do with the aspect of time. I feel like there was a time when you were very hopeful about how things would turn out, and you've kind of gone into a state where you're not as hopeful. I don't know if you've been battling with something, such as depression or whatever you've been battling. I feel like you would bring your ideas to life, and because it came out in reverse, it's like Spirit is telling you that the ideas that you have, if you want to manifest them, they're always possible. And now through your integration of self with your body, your mind, your soul, with this integration, with this alignment that's going to come through you, whatever you're trying to manifest, your ideas and whatever it is that you tried to manifest maybe in the past, it's kind of getting like a new energetic, like an electricity to it. Like you're putting it to life again. And this time, I don't know why I'm saying this time, maybe at one point it failed, but this time it will work out because you are not the same person that you were. That's what I'm getting with electric eel spirit. Now let's pull a Divine Feminine card. Wow. Right away. You got Rita of Cassia. I am miraculous. My prayers create powerful channels of possibility. She's the patroness of impossible causes. With that, it's like, and it's also a lot of red and a lot of blue. I'm just getting, she's one of my favorite in the Divine Feminine decks. She went through a lot of, I would say, negative and sad energies in her life, and she was able to turn it around and kind of transform herself into what she needed to become to get through it. And that's what I feel like you're doing. You're transforming right now, and this is only going to lead you into something more beautiful than you could have imagined. And maybe when you had tried to manifest it in the past, it didn't work out because either there's something better coming for you, or there's something, what Spirit has planned for you is better than you could have even imagined for yourself. So yeah, that's what I'm getting with Rita of Cassia. So I'll read it again. I am miraculous. My prayers create powerful channels of possibilities. This is a really beautiful reading, Taurus. I'm so happy to have been with you. Thank you so much for being at my channel.